Hey everybody, I'm ReLeNtLeSs-EAGLE, and today I'm going to be showing you combos with Cassie, setups with her, and kind of just how to play her. Kind of like a beginner's guide. So, yeah, let's get started. She has two... How you play her is mix up. You gotta mix your opponent up. So she has two main strings that she uses. They are the Poppin' Bubbles and the Military Dance. I like the Poppin' Bubbles more because this can punish people. The forward four there, the first hit, this can like punish people. If Scorpion, if he teleports and I block it, I can go right into that and punish him. I can't do it with the Military Dance because the first hit, the X or the forward three, it has a 19 frame startup, so they're already going to be blocking by the time this comes out. Most likely. So the more reliable one is the forward 4. So keep that in mind. The first hit for that, the Poppin' Bubbles, is way more reliable to punish people who just did something like crazy unsafe. Just keep that in mind. But if you want to combo off of either of these, her overhead option or her low option, what you do is, let's turn that one off. Let's go to kneecapping right here. So after this, go into the kneecapping meter down. So here's the shot, kneecapping, all together, just like that. After the kneecapping, you go into the double axe handle, which is her jump 2. Looks just like that. Gotta be in the air. So all together it looks like this. Just like that. After the double axe handle, you go into the... Oh, I passed it. No brakes. Just like that. All together it looks like this. And now the way you end it off, and the way you're gonna end like all of her combos, for the most part, is the ball buster. Now if you notice, like, her gunshot starts with a down back whatever, and that is like very common for like most moves, like down back forward, but this is back down X for the ball buster. So it's like an inverted special move, but you'll get used to it. Just keep practicing it and you'll get used to it. So yeah, the full combo looks like this. Just like that, right there. 261, 1 meter. And the awesome part is that the ball buster is a setup for Cassie to do another mix-up against your opponent. So, say you did your combo, you ended it in the ball buster. Now, because the ball buster restands the opponent because the opponent doesn't fall to the ground. So I'll just show you again. See, originally they would have fallen, but the ball buster makes them stand back up on their feet. So because of this, they can't do any wake-ups. And that's like crazy important because now they're just going to stand there. They can't armor through anything, they can't roll away from you. They can't do anything other than try to jab, jab or block, which most of them are just going to block. And if they press buttons, you can punish them. So here, for example, so you do your combo, end it in the ball buster, you can go straight back into your mid. Like, this is a really fast mid, it's awesome, it has amazing range, and I hit people with this all the time as my setup, like this. Just like that. But as I said, she has two options. She has her overhead option or her low option. So say you hit the combo like this, started the round, started with the overhead. Because you started with the overhead, they might expect another overhead. That's when you go in for the low. So say you did your combo, you ended it with the ball buster, then you go straight to the low option and then do this full combo. And just to clarify again, the low string is military dance. Forward 3-4. Forward 3-4. Into kneecapping, into the jump, no breaks, and the ball bust. Just like that. So that's why she's great. I mean, like, after this, you know, they gotta guess what you gotta do. Like, I have flawless people in rounds just because they guessed wrong every time, you know, every time I reset them with this. Now, she has another option after she hits this. Instead of going for, like, the mix-up, she can just grab them. So you do this, and you just grab them. Just like that. If you do the ball buster and just spam grab, see, like, she misses. She's not in range. So you gotta walk forward just a little bit, and the grab will come out. Just like that. It's really easy to hit, and, you know, people are usually scared of me at that point. That's why walking forward and grabbing is a really reliable option for you. So yeah, that's like her main mix-up right there. Now, if you want a combo with no meter whatsoever, what you do, she doesn't have a overhead version other than, like, doing this, but, like, not spending the meter. 112 damage. If you want, like, a full combo without using any resources, the string for that is right here, hot take. See, so it launches them. Now you can, you know, do a follow-up. If you want to do the most damage, you go for, after the hot take, you go into the keeping it classy. That looks like this. Well, it alone looks like this. Just like that with the kick. So all together it does this. See, it did 19% damage. You know, not the worst for no meter. You know, for no resources. But since you're full screen here, now you can start zoning them. She has some cool zoning stuff. She can charge. These are her two moves right here for zoning. She has the, you know, back forward one, the dual wielding, or the kneecapping. What's cool about the dual wielding is that she can charge her guns. So you see, charging is turning green, and if you hold it forever, she will eventually fire. And if you hold it forever, when she fires, she'll get a crushing blow out of it, which is good. I mean, kind of rare for it to hit, to be honest. But, I mean, it's possible. Just keep that in mind. What else? Yeah, she can amplify this. You know, you can amplify the charge shots or the non-charge shots. Charge it up. Now you're doing more damage there. What's cool also about this move is that she can cancel it. She can charge. Oh, I let it go. Charge. I'm screwing up. There we go, put it away. But she can keep the charge on. Put it away. See how her guns are green still? That means she has a charge. Next time she uses her gun and it hits, it'll do more damage. So now you can use that even on the low one, and then you can even meter burn the low one. You know, and then do your combo, and, you know, your combo will do more damage. And, yeah, just keep that in mind. She also has this air shot, and then if she meter burns it, oops, she falls on the ground and hits them again. Not bad, you know, it's pretty cool. It can mix them up. If you go for like a anti-air and they see that, you can meter burn it if, you know, your shot's missed and they're already on the ground. You can meter burn it, and then a low shot will come out, or a medium shot, but, you know, she'll shoot a second shot and they gotta block it. Yeah, so that's for if you do the keeping it classy end. Right here, you know, then that's when you start zoning and, you know, doing your moves and, you know, your zoning options. But if you want to do like a setup, you want to end it in like a setup, what I recommend is doing this. So I say you hit him in the ball buster. what you can do is you can go straight into this, but since it takes a lot of frames, like this startup is what? Startup on this is 18 frames, so it takes a while. I mean, not like a crazy long time. It has good range, so like once you do this, you can even back up and then go into it. And with that, back up, hit him with that, and then, you know, you can go into a meterless combo, you know, start zoning. But if you want like a better setup, you want to end this in the ball buster, you can. But the ball buster misses. So what you got to do to make the ball buster hit is here, to make it less confusing, let's do that. And then that. Sorry, not that. So you hit this as a meterless option for a combo. You can do that, and so yeah, we'll see it miss again. See, it misses. If you wait for Scorpion to fall before going into the no breaks, then the ball buster will hit. That was too high. There we go. It's a bit risky because you might just drop it, you know, and you might whiff. So, I mean, you can learn the timing of this if you want, and it's recommended, honestly. But the other option is you can go into the glow kick instead of the ball buster, which still works for her pressure. Right there. See, so you see how Scorpion doesn't have Scorpion doesn't get knocked down hard here? That means Scorpion gets up whether the player wants him to or not, so he's already getting up. You can still do a wake-up attack, but it's kind of hard for your opponent to react to their opponent getting up already. They like won't really be used to it. They might even like try to delay wake-up, but I don't even think that works. So yeah, so let's say you hit that. You can meter burn it if you want, and then go for your shenanigans again, or just go, you know, for a grab. Yeah, this is her meterless option. What else? You can meter burn this, but it's kind of risky to do, to be honest, because they fall really weird. So here, let me show you. Say you want to spend meter on this string. Now the no cap in here. This no capping. It's really weird. You can't hit a jump in. Well, you can, but you can do that if you want. But like, if Cassie's far. See, these two will miss. The only way you can like kind of fully confirm that these two hits right there will hit is if Cassie is like really close to the opponent, and then you start the string. So let's say if you want to do that, you go into that. I'll teach you the combo anyway. After kneecapping, you go into jump 1. Cage jab, and then after the cage jab, you go into what is it? Double down, and then into the ball buster. So this is the full combo if you want to spend meter on this, but like again, I would use this as like a far range low option, where they won't really expect a low from like this far. So like after I hit this, I usually back up like a little bit, see what they do, and then I go into the hot take, back up, you know, and then, you know, use it like randomly to catch them off guard. But like if she's not close to the opponent, that combo is not gonna hit, and I haven't gotten really anything to hit yet. If you figure something out, you know, let me know in the comments section. I mean, that would be awesome. But Yeah, this combo only works if he's like right up in the opponent's face. Oh, let's see him moving around. This is just really inconsistent, so I don't recommend meter burning this whatsoever. Unless it's to close out a round, you know what I mean? Unless it's like they're so weak you just need that extra damage, then yeah. You know, go for it. Meter burn it, do whatever. You know, you end it in the ball buster, go for it. It's just, I don't know, with the spacing of where Cassie is on how, and depending on how low Scorpion drops after right here, and then you start the rest of your combo, like you might miss it and stuff. It's just really inconsistent. I don't really recommend it. I say keep it simple right here. You know, practice this, and then right here, you know, you can go back to your shenanigans. That's what I recommend. So yeah, those are her options there. If you want like a, now let's go over her neutral options here. Let's just clear all this. So her neutral option, if you're like right here, you know, and your opponent, you're like waiting each other out to do something. Say you like baited your opponent to do something, you like walk in, walk out, and then they do something, and you want to punish them for missing their attack. What you do is you use this string right here, no breaks, because it is very, very long reaching and quick. Yeah, and then from right here you can go into the kneecapping. But you can't do the regular combo, so here. So our regular combo would be this, kneecapping, the jump in two. See how the jump in two misses? Like, we would be doing the jump in two. Instead, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into the army boot. This is for only when you do the no breaks string. So you do no breaks into this, and then you do that. After the army boot, you go into no breaks again. I can't put it up twice, sorry. So no breaks. Oops. I'm sorry, I keep doing that. There we go, into the ball buster. No, so right after you do the jump in two, you gotta learn the timing here. As you saw, the timing can be off. You just gotta wait. It's like a delay after you hit the army boot. You gotta wait for your Scorpion to like fall close to the ground. You'll get the timing. It's not very difficult, although it might look hard. It's really not. So yeah, after you hit the jump in, whatever, you go back into the no breaks, into the ball buster. And then from right there, you know, you can go again into your shenanigans and, you know, grabs, you know, whatever you want to do. Either your low option, your overhead option, or you can even back up and then go into this, the two mids. Yeah, what else? Oh yeah, so if you are around this range and you want to do something just to throw out and just like check your opponent, use this string right here. It does have a crushing blow. Triggers if the final hit of the combo connects. Right, so here. Final hit of the combo. I've actually never gotten a crushing blow off of this. I should probably investigate it, and you should too. They might have to actually be in a combo. Not too sure what the criteria they're asking for here, but this is like a safe option for her. She's -3 on block, so like if they block this, like you're safe, you know. They can't punish you, you know. But if you wanted to throw it out, you know, you can. The other great move for getting in is or like for like neutral is this string right here, shocker. It is a high though, you gotta be careful, but like it's fast and like you can punish stuff with it, and even if they block it, it's +1 on block, so Like this now becomes 8 frames, you know, if you just wanna, if they block this, you know, if you want, you can, you know, do a low kick and then like back up, and then if they're like pressing buttons, that's when you can go into that string right there, which is the no breaks. Now into the combo, just like that. Yeah, the other awesome, really good string, and usually how I start rounds, like if the, you know, if let's say I'm fighting Scorpion and he just said fight, I do this move a ton, although it's kind of risky, but like even if they block it, only -6, so they can't punish you, but you have to block right after. You can't really press buttons. So I do this because it's so fast and it covers so much distance. Like it's really good. And even if it hits, if I see it hits, you can go right into whatever mix-up you want. Well, except for the low, to be honest, because the low just takes so long. They'll probably already be mashing buttons down here and stuff. So yeah, so I would go into the high kick if it hits, go straight into the... It's down here. What's it called? Poppin' bubbles. So you do that, it hit, straight into that, into your combo. And then right here, you know, you can do your mix-up. You know, if they guess wrong twice, and then you go for a grab, I mean, look at their health bar just because they guessed wrong every time. I'm telling you, man, I flawless people because of this. It's really fun. It's awesome. But yeah, so from this range right here, you know, do this. I recommend doing that. Even throwing in one of these. I even think you can use this as a punish. So like, if you see them pressing buttons and you need to get in and like punish them, you do that. Can you cancel it? I thought you could. Yeah, you can, but it's gotta be quick. Into that combo right there. You know, whatever. Or you can, you know, do that. But that one's a little bit weird. But anyway, the main ones, if you like walk in, back up, and then they do something, you know, you can do. I would do this. Or the one that starts with this into that. Yeah, I mean, for the most part, that's kind of it. This is also good. Obviously, his sweep, throwing in his sweep every now and then is really good. After you hit this, you know, you can back up a bit. You know, you can just go right for her low, and then go immediately into her mid overhead. You can meter burn the ball buster, but it kind of sets up, it kind of ruins her setup. So I only recommend meter burning this if it'll like win you the round and you just need that damage, you know what I mean, to close out a round, to finish that round. And yeah, that's pretty much how you play Cassie, to be honest. I can show you some corner stuff right now. She doesn't have really good corner... she has good corner pressure, but like not really good combos, because if you use her main combo extender, so yeah, let's say you want to do that into that, you know, like one of her B&B starters, see how it misses? She can't do anything, she can't follow up, she's busy rolling back. So what I recommend is you like do the overheads and stuff, like to make them block overhead, to make them stand, and then you go into her low, her hot take, this one right here, because it launches them. And then from here, the combo I use is I do, let's put it on. So after that, go into, where is it? This high kick right here. Just like that. After the high kick, you go into this string right here. Marching orders. Just like that. After marching orders, you go into ball buster to reset them again. Oops. Oops. Just like that. 261 for no damage, and like you hit him with reset. At that point, I would probably go for a grab. And yeah, I mean that's what I found to be here. You know, or you can like back up, even do that into something. You know, then back up again. And then if that hits, just go for it. You know what I mean? And yeah, that's kind of her corner pressure I've found. Just back up, and then when they feel safe, you go into hot take. Okay, so I'm noticing you can't go in the maybe you can. No, you can't go in the high take immediately. You gotta wait for Scorpion to drop a little bit, and then go into it. There we go. Just like that. But yeah, you back up, you know, and then, you know, you can throw some stuff out like that. You know, do that, you know, grab them. But what I mainly do is after I grab them, I like back up, make them feel safe. Even if they do like a wake up or something, you can, you know, punish it with that. Just like that. Grab them. And then, you know, overhead, back up. So pretty much for her corner, she can only really do a combo extender in this variation through a hot take. It's kind of her only like option for like a corner combo that I've found anyway. But like it honestly works, doing this and then staggering it, backing up, making them feel like, hey, he's far enough where I can press buttons. But in reality they can't because of how far reaching this is. Yeah, that's kind of her. Why is that not here? There we go. There we go. Yeah, so that's how you play her in the corner as well. Obviously, you know, you can use this as well. Into that. Back up, make them feel safe. Do that. Into that. And, yeah, that's kind of how you play her corner, sorry. And I think that's it. So yeah, so again, you know, she's all about mix up, man. And your combo in this, go for the mix up, you know, grab into her overhead or into her low. Or even when you do this, back up, make them feel safe, going for the high kick into your overhead, or don't back up so much and then go into this. Sorry, not that. I never ever recommend you using this move. It is like the worst move in the game by far. Never use it. You'll get punished like every time. Just don't use it, trust me. It's not good. And yeah, you know, make him miss. Oh, that was the wrong one. Just like that. You know, back up, or you know, don't back up and grab them. But yeah, you want to keep on restanding them and applying that mix-up pressure. It's like, oh, what is he gonna do? He's gonna guess right, and it's been awesome because. I mean, as I've said, I flawless people in rounds just because they guessed wrong. And once you know, hit her mix-ups, it feels really good. And she's a lot of fun once you learn that. And, yeah, that's pretty much how you play Cassie Cage in this variation anyway. I haven't really checked out the other one. I might do that and post a video on it. And, yeah, if you guys found this video helpful, or, you know, you enjoyed it, whatever, you know, hit that like button and think about subscribing. It'll mean a lot to me. And I'll probably make another one of these. The next one I'm making, I think, is going to be on Cabal. And yeah, I'll see you guys then. Peace.